Hello, I am Yusuf D. Memon from Matiari. Today I teach you exercise 1 of unit 5.3 language practice of English class 9 new course. Dear students, this exercise is on page number 118 in your English book of class 9 new course. Exercise 1. Look at the sentences in the table below. Against each sentence, put a tick mark in the column that indicates whether it is a simple or a compound sentence. It means there are two kinds of sentences given. We have to find out whether the sentence is simple or compound. So, before we point out these sentences, let me explain you what is simple sentence and what is compound sentence. Simple sentence is that sentence which has one subject and one predicate. Means the simple sentence has one verb, one predicate. Whereas a compound sentence is that sentence which is joined by two simple sentences, two independent clauses, two or more, not only two but are more sentences. Here in your book, it is explained that simple sentence has one subject and one predicate. In a compound sentence, two complete sentences are joined together by a comma plus conjunction and, but, or, because, or, nor, etc. It is compound sentence. I will explain in detail in each sentence whether it is simple or compound, how it is compound sentence. So, let's start. Number 1, this year has started on a positive note for the students. It is a simple sentence. In your book, it has already been done. How is it a simple sentence? As I already told you that simple sentence has one subject and one predicate. This year is a subject. In this sentence, this year is subject. Has started on a positive note for the students. It is predicate. Predicate consists of verb and other related words. In this sentence, has is a verb, and all these other related words are related with verb. So it is predicate. This year is a subject and has started on a positive note for the students. It is predicate. Simple sentence has one subject and one predicate. So it is a simple sentence. And now sentence number 2. The classrooms smell of a fresh paint, comma, as they were painted during the holidays. It is compound sentence. It is compound sentence. How is it compound sentence? As it has already been mentioned that compound sentence is joined together by a comma plus and, but. In this sentence you will see the classrooms smell of a fresh paint. It is one sentence. The classrooms is a subject. Smell of a fresh paint is predicate. It is a simple sentence. Comma, as is conjunction. Then other sentence starts. They were painted during the holidays. They is a subject. Were painted during the holidays is predicate. There are two sentences. One sentence, the classroom smell of a fresh paint. It is one sentence. And the other sentence is, they were painted during the holidays. Both the sentences can stand alone. Means compound sentence is that sentence which has independent clauses. Both are sentences of their own. They are joined by comma and conjunction as. If we write separately, both the sentence can stand alone. It is a compound sentence. Now, sentence number 3. The students love the newly painted class rooms, comma, and they like newly polished desks. It is also compound sentence. It is also compound sentence because it is joined by conjunction and comma. Understand? The first sentence is, the students love the newly painted classrooms. The students is a subject. Love the newly painted classrooms is predicate. One subject, one predicate. And the other sentence, they is a subject. Like the newly polished desks is predicate. Both are independent clauses. Both are independent sentences. Both sentences can stand alone. They are joined by comma and conjunction. And is conjunction. So it is a compound sentence. Now sentence number 4. Their motivation has increased. Their motivation has increased. And their enthusiasm is clearly visible. It is also a compound sentence. It is also compound sentence. How is it compound sentence? Because it is joined. There are two sentences which are joined by conjunction and. Their motivation has increased. It is one sentence. Their motivation has increased. There is a subject. Motivation has increased is a predicate. So it is a simple sentence. Their enthusiasm is a subject. Is clearly visible is a predicate. It is also a sentence. Both can stand alone. Their motivation has increased. It is a simple sentence. Their enthusiasm is clearly visible. It is also a sentence. The two sentences are joined by conjunction and. So it is compound sentence. And both the sentences can stand alone. They don't depend on each other. They are independent sentences. No one sentence depends on the other. It is compound sentence. Now, sentence number 5. Most of the students come to school regularly now. It is simple sentence. It is simple sentence. Most of the students is a subject. Most of the students is subject. Come to school regularly now. It is a predicate. Come is verb. One subject, one predicate. It is simple sentence. And now sentence number 6. They actively participate in various class activities. They actively participate in various class activities. It is also simple sentence. It is also simple sentence because it has one subject and one predicate. They is a subject. Actively participate in various class activities is predicate. Participate is a verb and the related words. It is predicate. They is a subject, one predicate. It is simple sentence. And now sentence number 7. The students enjoy being outdoors, comma, because They will like sport activities. It is compound sentence. How is it compound sentence? Let me tell you. The students enjoy being outdoors. It is one sentence. The students is the subject. Enjoy being outdoors. It is predicate. Enjoy is verb. Comma, because. Because is conjunction. Comma. They is the subject. They all. It is subject. Like sport activities. It is predicate. Another sentence. Two sentences are joined by the conjunction because. By the conjunction and comma. The students enjoy being outdoors. It is a simple sentence. They all like sport activities. It is a simple sentence. Two simple sentences are joined by comma and conjunction. It is compound sentence. And now exercise number 8. They are happy with the new look of the school, comma, but they are not happy with the sports facilities that they have. It is a compound sentence. This compound sentence consists of 3 sentences, not 2. The first, they are happy with new look of the school. It is one sentence. There is subject, are is verb, are happy with the new look of the school. It is another sentence. And now, second sentence, they is a subject, are not happy with the sports facilities. It is second sentence. There is a subject and are not happy with the sports facilities. It is another sentence. It is also independent sentence. But that they have, it is another sentence, number 3 sentence. But that they have is dependent on the second sentence. So the first sentence is independent. The second sentence is also independent. Except the first sentence. If we say they are not happy with the sports facilities that they have, it is a complex sentence, not a compound. Complex sentence is that sentence which has one main clause and 2 or more subordinate clauses. That they have, it is subordinate clause. Dependent clause, it is a dependent clause on the first sentence. So if we say that this compound sentence is joined by one simple sentence and one complex sentence, because the other 2 sentences is complex sentence. Now, sentence number 9. They have requested their principal for better sports and game facilities. It is a simple sentence. It is simple sentence because there is a subject. Have requested their principal for better sports and game facilities. It is a predicate. Verb is one, requested. It is a simple sentence, one subject and one predicate. Number 10, the students are hopeful that they will have good facilities soon, comma, because their principal has promised that new playgrounds will be developed. This is a compound sentence. But this compound sentence is joined by 2 complex sentences. Not 2 simple sentences, but 2 complex sentences. Their students are hopeful that they will have good facilities soon. This is a complex sentence. Their students are hopeful. This is a sentence, simple sentence. The student is subject, are hopeful is predicate. That they will have good facilities soon. It is also another sentence, but it is dependent sentence on the first sentence. So it is complex sentence. Up to soon, it is complex sentence. The students are hopeful. This sentence is simple. It can stand alone. But they will have good facilities soon. It does not stand alone. It depends on the first sentence. And because, this is a conjunction, their principal has promised that new playgrounds will be developed. It is another compound sentence, complex sentence. Because their principal has promised. This is one sentence. Their principal is subject. Has promised is predicate. That, it is also conjunction. New playgrounds will be developed. New playgrounds will be developed. It is dependent clause. It is dependent clause on the principal has promised. What the principal has promised? That the new playgrounds will be developed. It is dependent clause. The principal has promised. It is dependent. It is independent clause. So this 10th sentence is joined by two complex sentences, which are joined by comma and conjunction because. So not only simple and compound sentence, but another kind of sentence is complex sentence. Compound sentence is joined by two independent clauses, two simple sentences. But complex sentence is that sentence which is joined by, which has one main clause and two or more independent clauses. Compound sentence has one or more independent clauses. All the clauses are independent. It can be combination of two or more sentences, but all the sentences will be independent sentence. But complex sentence, in complex sentence, all the sentence will not be independent. One will be independent clause and two or more will be dependent clauses, or we can say subordinate clauses. Main clause or subordinate clause, it is complex sentence. Two or more main clauses, it is a compound sentence. I hope you will understand the simple, compound and complex sentence. In your book, there is no concept of complex sentence, but I have cleared it. Thank you very much.